Good morning, you guys. It is Monday. It is May 29th, Memorial Day in the States. I am here on day 2 of my tour. So Pat and I just ended up going over to the local grocery store and picking up some snacks because we are going to be on the bus for a while, and just making sure that we're all covered and hydrated and everything with this long day. It is a little chilly outside, so as you can see, that's why I have the hoodie on, but the days are pretty warm. So we have a lot of things in store for today, and I can't wait to show you guys. We are heading out of York, and then in between, we have a few stops, which I will show. And we are heading out up into Scotland, into Edinburgh. And we are staying there for 2 days. So a lot of content and just that capital city alone. So without further ado, guys, let's take you into day 2 of our tour. Our first stop on the tour is the Angels of the North statue. So I will pan to the statue in just 1 second.
The Angel of the North statue in England holds significant importance as it symbolizes the region's industrial heritage and resilience, marking its transition from heavy industry to a more diverse economy. It fosters community pride and identity among the local population, uniting the people of Gateshead and the wider Northeast. Additionally, it serves as a prominent tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world and boosting the local economy. Finally, this colossal sculpture is celebrated as an artistic and engineering masterpiece, exemplifying the potential for public art to engage on a grand scale. On the next leg of our tour, we went to Hadrian's Wall, which was constructed by the Roman Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century AD, which it represents a profound historical and cultural legacy. This iconic 73-mile-long structure, as you can see to my left and straight ahead, designated as a defensive fortification, marked the northern boundary of the Roman Empire in what is now northern England. It serves as a symbol of Roman influence on Britain and the convergence of different cultures and history. Designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987, the wall is a destination where history comes to life, attracting tourists and serving as an educational resource for learning about Roman history, architecture, and daily life. Efforts to preserve and appreciate this ancient marvel are ongoing, ensuring that Hadrian's Wall remains a powerful link to the past and a testament to the lasting impact of the Roman Empire on the British landscape. Now, as you can see, we are walking up, and I did manage to get some decent shots here. I will include a photo of me jumping in midair so you guys can see and laugh and make fun of me, but this was a great addition to our tour. Just wanted to say shout out to my cousin Grace for making me look like a balloon jumping up the wall.
Looked like in the heyday when it was built, and I'll see this, I'll come around and show you just what this gate would have looked like. You've got 2 gate towers, that's the base of one of them there, and then you've got the base of another one just over there. And you've got two portals, see those portals, separated by a separating wall. Now those gate towers, about 30 feet high. So standing here, to look at the top of that tower, you'd be looking up there somewhere. I mean, looking at these buildings now, rather than imagine just how big these places were. They were very, very big. The fort wall, which runs underneath the
cafe where everyone makes
Again, I'm going to stay around this way over here, so probably here. But some people want to come through. This is tricky. Yeah. We're looking at here, these buildings. Most important. if you've seen two barrack blocks, they would all look the same.
Yeah.
So that's why John Clayton wasn't interested in doing the
Doing
whole lot.
more.
You're doing them all. It's a slow process. It's a slow job, that, isn't it? But once we're through here, we don't. And that wall there, which is now just three strokes high, would have been about 15 feet surrounding the wall. This whole building would be so visible from the main gate, from the east, west gate and east gate. You'd see this enormous building in the middle of the wall, so 15 foot high. This is obviously a well, isn't it? Yeah, full of grass and water. Now the interesting thing about this well is that the archaeologists think that it's not primarily to provide drinking water, which is what you might assume to be the case. They think the real reason for this well is to provide water for religious ceremonies that took place here in the headquarters. And there would have been a lot of religious celebrations because there are so many different Roman gods. They all have their day of the year when they have a celebration for that particular god. It's been calculated on average that there will be one such ceremony when all of the 400 soldiers in the fort will be inside this headquarters building. Right, all of them will be in here. Maybe every fortnight or so there'll be some kind of celebration for some reason going on. Another reason for them all together gathering here was payday. It only happened 3 or 4 times a year. So it's worth celebrating, isn't it? So they would all come in here and celebrate payday. So we're standing in what was an open square. These black paving stones are part of this open square, surrounded on 3 sides by a covered walkway. That's why you've got a 15-foot high wall, because you can have a sloping roof coming up that, sloping inwards. So it would have looked like this is a typical what's called a peristyle building. And I'll just, what am I looking for? That. So a peristyle building is a building with an open courtyard surrounded on 3 sides by covered walkway support, and the roof is supported on columns like that. This is a very Roman Mediterranean style building, and they simply transplanted it to the northeast of England, which is probably a terrible idea in terms of the weather that you're going to get. So, this is actually not the headquarters building, this is the Fort Commander's house, which we're going to look at in a minute. But the basic, this area of the headquarters is the same basic layout with a central square. And those you can see the column bases there.
I don't know what this is, but I would just, it's all like wet. How fabulous is that?
Architect is stuff.
Hey guys, so on this next line of the tour, we're crossing into Scotland, and it's amazing because we're going from the luscious greens of England into the rugged terrain of Scotland. I'm excited to see what this is about because there's just so much history that lies at this border and many stories ahead. This is beautiful scenery, so stay tuned for my adventure.
Then they became a bit clever and they thought, let's put handles on it. And they made them out of wood. They made them out of leather. And eventually they made them out of pewter, silver, and of course, EPS possibly as well. So these are what's known as a crate. It's a drinking vessel. You get them in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. You can buy them in most gift shops, etc., all over the place. And it's unique, as I said. So what you do when you invite somebody into your house, you give them a glass of a taste of whiskey to invite them in. So that's what I'm going to do, because you're in my backyard, and you're in my house. So you're all going to get a shot of whiskey if you wish. If you wish. Now I've got 7 of these, right? But I also have some little plastic ones. So these 7. I want them back as well. I am a Scotsman, so. So if you want to down the hatch, man.
What's up, guys? On this step of the tour, we have stopped in Jedburgh. As you guys could see, we had made it past the border and we were welcomed by a local of Scotland with the bagpipes playing national anthem, Amazing Grace, and we had a shot of whiskey. So it was definitely a great welcome to Scotland. As you could see, behind me, I have the Jedburgh Abbey. And guys, this doesn't do it justice. I'm gonna turn around the camera, but it is so beautiful. I mean, look at this, the history behind it, and just the architecture from all those years ago.
900 years old.
It's 900 years old. So now that we saw the Abbey, we're gonna take a little walk through town. We have about 45 minutes before we get to the bus and head up until Edinburgh. So, cheers. So guys, we had just stopped at a chippy and I am getting haggis, which is traditional in Scotland. So I am about to try it. Let me show you guys an image of this. So pretty much from people that I've spoken to that have had it before, it's either a love or a hate. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. All right.
Why'd you do that?
Cheers.
I want wings. I said I would do want wings. Dad, do you fancy some fish and chips?
It's not bad.
It looks good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's not bad.
Alright, you guys, so this is the end of my video. Thank you guys for coming along, and in the next part of this video we are going to Edinburgh. So goodbye to the open road, and hello Edinburgh. Time for a new adventure in this captivating city. Stay tuned for the journey. Thanks guys, like, comment, subscribe.